was thinking about maybe doing delves today. Even maybe we should go in together for the delves. But I heard that the delves are totally borked. Is it true? I've heard people talking about this morning, and I only tried... I've only done tier 7 so far. I did tier 7 yesterday on the warrior. Yeah, what is the situation? They have made them harder? The delves are destroying people. Why? Let me see. Because I heard that previously the meta was for people to go in there with a group, and it was faster and better than doing Mythic Plus. So maybe they have seen... Oh, there's already a PC Gamer article about this. Let me turn... Can you see that? WoW's hotfix to sort out delve scaling has random mooks dealing upwards of 12 million damage, with some players smoked out of nowhere. What? What? Delves? The new pseudo dungeon content designed to be completed by 1 to 3 players have a scaling problem recently. I'll spare you the full list of details, but the gist of it is solo players are floundering. Yes, that was the issue yesterday. I wanted to go in there solo and have the solo experience, but I was getting destroyed in there, and people were saying, just bring in one more person. Just bring in one more person, because if you do, then all the mobs are going to do way less damage because of the weird scaling. But I didn't want to do that because I was really hell-bent on soloing, and I ended up not being able to finish the tier 8 because I just couldn't handle it. Of course, item level is an issue, but still, it's crazy that if I had brought in just one other person, we would have flown through something that I could barely, it took everything I had to get as far as I did in that tier 8. Teams are flying, and unavoidable, highly tuned damage is commonplace. Well, Blizzard's on the case with a fresh hotfix to sort them out. What could possibly go wrong? Death recap, 12 million damage. This image shows them getting hit for 12 million damage with what appears to be a basic attack for some random bug. No way. Considering the hotfix claims to have reduced the damage scaling of many enemy abilities in delves, I don't think it's intended. Holy. I just went into Waterworks tier 8 with a group of eye level 590s, and we didn't even make it out of the first room. It is scuffed. What? If you thought delve scaling was bad before, it is now utterly cracked. Oh my god. Thanks for ruining delves. This is horrible though. What the heck are these changes? We just wiped to trash in a tier 8. You didn't need to change anything. They were awesome. Perhaps you could have nerfed them for soloers. Now they're impossible. Yes, this is what they needed to do. Nerf it for soloers. I thought it was supposed to be the solo content. You think mythics are easier? Bran is significantly weaker as well? My main issue is that many players achieved the highest rewards before these changes were made. Now progression in delves is gated. Oof. But if you're a group of... Look. If you're a group of 590s and a tier 8, you shouldn't have a problem killing trash, right? Doesn't make any sense. God. It was already pretty hard for me to solo them in the first place, which is why I resorted to groups, and it was awesome. It was chill and fun. Now it's horrible. Instant auto attack kills. You take like 5 minutes to clear a small pack of trash mobs. There was nothing wrong. I mean, there was some small things that they needed to adjust. Oof. Oof. What are people saying on Reddit? Literally changed mid-delve. What? I see. Okay. They said it was for casuals, and now casuals are doing dungeons instead. Yeah, now casuals are like, well, guess I need a heroic raid. Time to do Mythic Plus dungeon. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be something that you can pop in, do really quick, pop out. I was... Well... 30 minutes ago. Okay, so this just happened about 13 hours ago. Do they not test? They almost certainly test. But there's an old saying about computer programming. If architects built buildings the way programmers write software, the first woodpecker to come along would destroy civilization. Oh. It's just complicated. Okay. You think that there's been some unintended consequences of them messing around with the code, right? Reminds me of a joke. QA engineer walks into a bar and orders a beer. She orders 2 beers. She orders 0 beers. She orders -1 beers. She orders a lizard. She orders a null PTR. She tries to leave without paying. Satisfied, she declares the bar ready for business. The first customer comes in and orders a beer. They finish their drink and then ask where the bathroom is. The bar explodes. This is funny because I actually worked in QA on The Sims. So this is relatable for me. I did that. I was working actually on The Sims store in QA. And one time we were testing the chocolate fountain item, and the Sims, there was a bug where Sims would eat the chocolate from the chocolate fountain and they would get fat, but they would get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter and become so large. They would just become larger to the point that they could like destroy cities. Like Godzilla is walking around. Yeah. We had the Sims becoming way too large. And I remember after that, they had, they wanted to order us a chocolate fountain to our facility to celebrate. Yeah. It was, we should have left it in. They would have sold a bunch more of those little things. Yeah. Definitely. We did have to, experiment with killing the Sims in all kinds of different ways because they're like, listen, this is what players are gonna do, so y'all gotta do it. It reminded me, it's like this this meme. Hey, look, it's me testing The Sims. I'm sorry, this is just what I'm being paid to do. Like, I don't wanna do this, but my hands are tied.